In the Black Finance family, what's going on? This is Ron. I'm here for the November 20th edition of In the Black Finance, and here is your news, business, and finance update for the week. So I got 8 things, so let's get into it. Number 1, jobs. So the claims dip, but ongoing benefits climb. So weekly jobless claims fell to 220,000 for the week that ended November the 15th, better than expected. But continuing claims rose to 1.9 million, a sign people are taking longer to find work as hiring cools. Also note, because of the shutdown, October's payroll report has been canceled, and October and November jobs will be released on December the 16th. Number 2, data is trickling back, but what's next and what's missing? So agencies are rescheduling reports. PPI for September is now due November the 25th. With import and export prices December the 3rd. Census says September retail sales and durable goods land next week. Really, the bottom line is the next few weeks are going to be sort of messy with the pipeline refilling for all these government-produced reports that typically come out. Number 3, holiday spending. So this was interesting, particularly in today's topic. So holiday spending, 1 trillion milestone with more credit card swipes, right? So the NRF forecasts U.S. holiday sales topping 1 trillion for the first time, up 3.7% to 4.2% from last year. At the same time, surveys show more shoppers plan to use credit cards to bridge budgets this season. So we've been talking about this all year. Not just us, but also in other rooms here on Fanbase app. Number 4, mortgages. So the 30-year fixed average mortgage is 6.24% in last week's Freddie Mac survey. That's flat week over week and well below some of the midsummer highs. Number 5, gas prices. So a touch above $3.10, still lower than a year ago. So AAA's national average is around $3.10 a gallon today, slightly above last week. I think last week was like $3.08. But still below some of the norms that we saw, and certainly well below what we saw as a peak in 2022. Number 6, trade deficit narrowed sharply in August. So the U.S. trade deficit narrowed in August as imports fell, likely a small boost to Q3 GDP. Not a game changer, really, you know what I mean? But it helps narrow the growth picture heading into the holiday quarter. All right, number 7, retail watch. So Target spends to win back shoppers. So Target cut the top end of its profit outlook, but pledged another $1 billion for store remodels and digital upgrades to reignite sales ahead of peak season. Investors are cautious, but it's a reminder that big box is competing hard on value and convenience. So we'll see if y'all go back to Target. And then number 8, government reopening. So the backlogs are clearing, but slowly, right? So the government reopened last week, but the statistical backlogs and the scheduling shifts mean some reports will arrive sort of out of sequence, as I mentioned earlier. Plan on some choppy data in December when October and November sort of reports come out. But then also big win, particularly in my industry, was the CDFI staff. So the CDFI fund staff with the Department of Treasury was all invited back, the complete staff, which is a huge win on a number of different fronts, from some of the capital that goes around, as well as the recertification, which we're going through at River City Capital. And I'm actually reviewing at the moment with our consultant, shout out to Fund Consulting out of Chicago. So that is sort of the news for this week. So just a quick sort of wrap up. Claims are down on jobs, but continuing to keep monitoring on that. You got reports that are going to be coming out. Holiday sales topping 1 trillion. Wow, that's going to be wild. You got mortgage rates sort of flattening out. Gas is also sort of flat. So we'll see how things go, certainly after the Thanksgiving holiday and then through the Christmas holiday as you get into January. That's always going to be interesting. But let's get back to the conversation. Shout out to everybody that's here in the room. Shout out to everybody who's been supporting In the Black Finance, formerly Fanbase Finance. And shout out to my great co-host, Bianca. So let's get back to the conversation in the Black Finance.